자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, NBA 2K20 마이커리어 모드 강백호 키우기 가업 방송 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 지난 시간에 이제 그 인트로 끝내고 데뷔 성공했죠. 프로 데뷔 성공했고, 근데 아직 주전은 조금 못하고 있긴 한데 경기 바로 가보도록 하겠습니다. 오클랜드전부터죠. 골든스테이트 워리어로 일단은 많이 뛰어야 주전 데뷔할 수 있으니까 리바운드 능력치는 거의 최상으로 올렸기 때문에
This week on NBA 2K20, we meet up with community member Dignify.
I just always like making new builds, seeing what works.
Then find out what's coming up in the neighborhood. And we've added My Team updates. We're your source for pack releases, events, and locker codes. We'll wrap.
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Golden State Warriors.
Get hip or get stuck.
On the floor for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At center, Kevon Looney. It's time to welcome the Oklahoma City Thunder starting five.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and David Aldridge is standing by for two.
첫 경기에서는 심지어 1분도 못
Bring
뛰었어요.
that physicality. Thank you, David. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings
Stephen
out
Curry.
west. Taking a look at Golden State, solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And of course, there's the Thunder, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And you know, for the Thunder, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step.
Well, nowadays we know that the three-pointer actually means more for
Nice,
any
nice.
given team.
Well,
아, 근데
analytically, you're right.
생토로 또
Kevin, what
내보냈네.
I'm interested in is on a given night like this,
4쿼터에
when we're
나와서
going to see a
심지어.
ton of threes. What's the decision making of the guy with the ball? Sometimes it'll be the point guard, it might be a wing player, but how smart is he at finding the right shooter at the right time at the three-point line on these guys?
Making those big decisions, you're right. And Golden State, looking at who they've got. You've got Lee. Red Hatta's out there with Murray. And it's Bowman in at the point guard position. The Thunder leading by 17. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Pass to Pascal. From the baseline. And he hits the jump shot.
야, 공
For
진짜 안
Oklahoma City,
주네.
they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the basket is good.
아,
And
블락
they're scoring
쳤으면
much more efficiently
텐데.
here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Bowman pass to Murray. Here's Red Hot.
어,
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. The pass to Nader. Here's Baisley. Buries it from three-point range.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Lee outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Bowman. He's guarded by Schroeder. Passes to Red Hot. Here's Pascal. Outside for Murray. 2 on the clock. Releases. The Thunder pull it in. Noel's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Schroeder outside. Pass to Noel. And he drops
와,
it away.
막았는데.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous
역시
standout
프로의
performance it
벽은
was
높은
for
건가?
Chris Paul.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Bowman is guarded by Schroeder. Here's Bowman. It's tipped.
Well, these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his teammates going. They're more rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
And here's the break. And he lays it up and in.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Bowman passes to Red Hot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
아, 슛이 잘 안 들어가네.
Diallo with it. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen. Just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw sometimes just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much
Yo, Che, get in here.
Levi?
Yeah. How's it going?
Good, man.
Take a seat. Get comfortable. Can I get you anything? Some water, coffee?
You know what? I'm pretty cool.
Okay, great. I don't know how much Zach filled you in on what's happening.
You know what? He really didn't say much. He just said somebody's gonna, come in and do the day-to-day stuff.
Yep, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Got you. Now what happened to Bailey, man? That was my guy.
Oh, he's around. He's around. I'm just gonna be around a little bit more.
Okay.
Hey, but don't worry. My job is to get you paid. And I am good at my job.
Word.
All right? Endorsements, commercials, whatever it is you need, I'm going to take care of it. We're going to have a great relationship. And I know it's not going to happen overnight, but I'm going to earn your trust.
All right, sounds good to me, man.
Cool. Cool. Listen, I know you're a busy guy and you got a big schedule, so it was good meeting you. And if there's anything you need, anything at all,
Okay.
I'm here.
Good meeting you, Levi.
All right, man.
All right.
See you soon.
All right, Levi. Be cool, bro.
근거리 슛을 좀 올려야 되겠다. 리바운드는 뭐 완벽하니까.
Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K First up, we need to thank everyone who entered and voted for the first ever NBA 2K Shoe Creator Challenge.
Yes, voting is now closed, but we are tallying up your votes, and we will be announcing each category winner next week right here at 4 p.m. Pacific.
And that's when you'll vote again to decide which shoe makes it into NBA 2K20. But in the meantime, we've noticed the community has been super active.
And I caught up with one community member who's making some incredible build videos, so we chatted about some archetypes.
Devastating news for Anthony Davis as we learn that he...
EK19보다는 약간 좀 뭔가 밋밋하네.
Sports pregame show. Tip-off coming up shortly from Smoothie King Center at
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber. DA, it's all... Well, they are fun to watch, that's for sure, Dave. Thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay are the Splash Brothers in the backcourt.
지는 경기에만 내보내는 것 같아요.
And
아직까지는.
Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Making a switch here. While the NBA
오,
is
이 쿼터에
entertaining, you know,
내보냈어.
Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up
아, 네,
for
김도수님
issues in
안녕하세요.
society than
어서
ours.
오세요.
Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely.
일단 내 역할은 득점도 중요하지만 리바운드만 잘 따내면 되는 거라.
For three, and Holiday is
아,
good for three.
Oh man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Passes it to Wiggins. To the inside. Left block shot on the way. Golden State moving the ball around. Lock at 6. And a deep three from Curry. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
아, 첫 득점 좋아요.
When there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Holiday against Curry. And here's Holiday. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Rockets. He was a non-factor. Jacks up a three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And we'll be back with you shortly. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to...
It's a cognitive and neurological drill.
아, 이 쿼터 또 맞으네.
Some teams changing it up here.
오, 이 쿼터에도 또 내보냈어요.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Setting the floor for the Warriors. In it forward, it's Thompson and Green. Then there's Red Hot. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Poole in at the shooting guard position. And favors kicks to Hart. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Steph Curry with the rebound. The Warriors leading.
Well, everyone has already agreed that
와,
Curry is
역시
a
커리.
generational talent and one of the greatest shooters of all time. I mean, at this point, he is just climbing up the all-time list in NBA history. I mean, it's a robust resume.
골밑만 지배하면 돼.
Outside Holiday. Here's Favors. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, no hesitation to get to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert easy.
And with Curry, the titles, the unanimous MVPs, Chris, it's hard to argue he's not one of the best ever.
Yeah, Kevin, what stands out to me is just how much he's changed the game. I mean, when you alter how teams approach the game and how kids practice at home, he's made the three just as big as the dunk.
나이스
And
리.
you could tell he thought he had a little
일단
more space,
탐슨한테.
but the defender
아,
was
커리한테
right
줘야
there.
되는데.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
오,
He's with it. Warriors
Nicely.
with the rebound. Red Hot's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And Jay, no stranger to success as a pro basketball.
탐슨
You know,
쟤
Greg,
좀 안 되겠네.
he's already been on a championship team in the summer league.
And that was a fantastic showing from Che during the Summer League tournament. I know a lot of fans will disregard any success that happens before the regular season, but it was hard to ignore the energy that Che played with.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Out left to the wing. Outside Curry.
커리 형.
Pass to Red Hot. They get it back. And the basket by Curry.
너무 안 들어갔는데
Curry's got
가까운데
the lead up to
슛이.
4 now for the Warriors.
Beautiful sequence. I mean,
그
direct result of
리바운드
Curry's
4개
relentless
따냈으니까.
approach on the offensive end.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of a... Substitution swap here for New Orleans.
그래도 쭉쭉 내보내주네.
And there's the pass to Red Hot. And off
Nice.
the glass. That one's good. Red Hot's got his second bucket.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
They've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Etwan Moore. Okafor out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the four-man position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Bowman passes to Wiggins. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Here's Bowman, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Down low, hangs.
나이스.
Shot by Redick, no good.
디펜스 잘했는데
And
점수 안
with the
주네.
score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
New Orleans moving it around. Launches a 3. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Inside, here's Pascal. The second effort. And another shot. They swipe it.
패스할 걸.
Here's more.
공격 리바운드
And
잡은
he gets
것까지
the basket.
좋았는데.
Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line.
또 내보내?
Shooting one.
연장 가나요?
For the win. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime.
연장이
And that's going to do
내보냈으면
it for
좋겠다.
regulation. So we are headed to overtime. New Orleans back in a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So Golden. So for the Pelicans, Favors comes in for Okafor, and it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. He's out there with Favors, and it's Jackson in at the point. Ingram left side. Pass to Hayes. The kick out to Holiday. Drills the three-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here.
야유 쏟아지네요. 듣보자 번역 장난 아닌데? 아, 이거를 못 올린 게 좀 아깝다. 다음에 피닉스 선즈.
So for new fans that are coming to your channel, what kind of videos can they expect from you?
I like to do live commentary videos. I like trying to get good gameplay videos with different builds like you were saying, but
지금은 주전을 뛰는 게 아니어서 쿼터당 경기를 5분으로
NBA
줄였어요.
player videos where I try to mimic the play style of certain NBA players. This is the exact build that I wanted to make to replicate Kobe's game. So like one that's really good for me right now is I have this Giannis build, which is like really blowing up my channel right now because obviously Giannis playing amazing in real life. So a lot of people kind of search for that. Like if he's like dunking, I try to, you know, use all of his dunk packages and stuff like that. Just kind of, you know,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building. And a chance now. We are near.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker
is doing it all, DA. Thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for the Warriors. This is a guard-centric league right now.
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. So I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
Aaron Baines is checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Ricky Rubio. Thompson surveying the floor. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's Booker. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Warriors making a change here. Lee's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Oubre.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Baines lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
파워포드 많은데.
The Warriors making a switch
파워포드인가
here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
The Golden State Warriors so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs.
Poked away.
야야야.
Shot clock at 6. Lee left side. Second chance shot. No good from Red Hot.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Wiggins against Bridges. Johnson up top. And it's Kaminsky at the elbow. And he gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball.
점수 차이 너무 나네.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now the pass to Bowman. We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. They retain possession. 4 on the clock. With 1 on the clock. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rip.
The field goal percentage as a whole.
And completely new 5 on the floor. And for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Aaron Baines comes in for Diallo. And Oubre subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then there's Red Hot. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Pascal in at the 4. That's the Warriors 5. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Thompson. Offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
근데 나보고 얘를
맞추지? For 3, Booker. That shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And guys, the stellar development of Devin Booker continued last season. Still a firecracker on offense and took strides to improve his shot selection and, equally as important, his decision making.
We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Pass to Baines. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 6th assist on the night.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. Passes it to Baines. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Oubre kicks to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass to Baines. Got it. Good job in the low post. Baines has got 4 points in the quarter. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Good vision from Steph, but for that play to work, you also have to get open.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams.
She said don't be stressing in the limelight.
Some changes for Phoenix. Ryan Kaminsky, he's checked in for Ayton. Sheck Diallo comes in for Saric. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Kelly Oubre. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Diallo out there with Bridges. And it's Kaminsky in at the center position. Here's Bowman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. As many we're seeing preseason and even regular season games take place overseas on foreign soil. Would you have enjoyed that when you were playing?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I know the travel is an added challenge, and at the same time, you appreciate where the game takes you. It is definitely growing globally, going places you might otherwise never experience, especially in a basketball setting.
Here's Baines. It's
나이스 블락. 좋아.
Lee outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Warriors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Break for the Phoenix Suns with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought. There is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
Goes up to the stripe. No good from Booker.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
The lead now cut to single digits. Lee's got his first 2 points of the night.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Kept alive. Baines. And
나이스.
no good. The dry spell
좋아.
continuing for him. Some nice passing by Golden State. The shot's good from Red Hot. And Jay, the rookie for this team, you know, Greg,
이번
he's a
경기 좀
little bit of a
가슴
rarity
찡네요.
in the league. He stayed all 4 years in college.
And I know many people were shocked to see Jay stay all 4 years as his stock dropped and dropped every year. But a lot of questions were asked about why he chose to stay, but he's trying to put that all behind him and make the most of the fact that he's here now.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
It's hauled in by the Suns. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
아직 레이업 능력치가 안 좋아가지고 저 정도는 넣어줬어야 되는데.
Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Red Hot. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up.
넣어줬어야 되는데.
The way Draymond carries himself, plays with a chip on both shoulders, which can be good.
한 점 차. 야, 이걸
And they
치네.
stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just look those last seconds away.
커리가 3점
And
슛은
the second
대박이네.
of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock. I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Devin Booker. And
Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
So in a close one, they break the hearts of every fan in the building with a late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of when you have to take a
이거 스킵이 안 되는 게 좀 불편하네.
when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith.
Have you said to yourself at the beginning of that game? Yeah.
스테판 커리.
That was great. See, I love having a pro on to give us the inside scoop on it.
Scoop it and ship it, Hank.
What you said.
뭐야? 옷 너무 촌스러운 거 아니야?
Later? What's up, Vin? Yeah, I'm down. What's up, Pat?
Good to see you.
개인 인터뷰?
I always ask this of people that really spend a lot of time putting builds together, like yourself. Do you think about what kind of gameplay you want to use that build for? For example, do you think about a build differently if you're going to create something for the neighborhood and park gameplay as opposed to something for like 5-on-5 or rec?
Oh, for sure. If I'm using, say, like that Giannis build I was talking about, it has like a 60 ball control. I can get away with that at the park, you know, kind of messing around, dribbling and all that kind of stuff like that. But if I'll go into, you know, the rec
Absolutely. Hey, big game tonight. How you feeling?
Feeling great.
Good, because this one's on national TV and you gotta crush it.
Shouldn't you be telling me it's just another game?
Oh, no, that's the coach's job. My job is to tell it like
Rook,
it is.
Big game, man. Don't let it get to you.
Got you.
And this is a showcase.
A showcase for what?
For you. You play well tonight and you dominate the news cycle. That's where you win awards, Che. That's when you get better deals. You build up your profile.
Oh, I appreciate that. But you know what? I'm gonna just play my game. I don't want to get other stuff get in my head.
Hey, you do you. I'm just here to tell you about the PR ramifications. Oh, I gotta take this. Just think about what I said, okay?
Yeah, I got you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, I'm on my way.
Coach, what up, man? What's up?
Welcome, and with tip-off. Oh, God. Great vision, David. Thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Spurs. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. San Antonio once on the outs with the Spurs. Then he and Popovich came together. Conversation put them back on track. It says a lot about both of them.
Yeah, it says a lot about Pop's power to just have long meals with people and wear them down, because I think that's his secret. They just wrote a story about that. Yeah, he just takes people to dinner and orders a lot of courses.
Yeah.
And eventually, so it even worked with Aldridge.
But he always connects with his players.
He does.
Doesn't, right?
He
He's
does.
got that great ability.
Except for Kawhi
Nice.
Leonard, who ditched him.
Which
and
I
then
still can't
went to the
figure out.
finals with Toronto.
Can you put your arms around that?
오, 굿샷. 어시스트 올리고요.
Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
And Mills kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Wiles. Now here's Mills. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Pascal. And the
아,
first shot
저
of the
노마크
night for
해줬는데
him
정말
missing.
멋있는데.
And so it's
패스
Mills who will
좋았는데.
bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
Both teams will make substitutions. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Wiles. The Warriors
Nice.
pull it in. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And probably expected to win
와,
that game. And maybe
드리블
that caused them to come out a little flat, just a bit of
리바운드에서
complacency.
이어지는
You know,
성공
I'm not sure if
찬스까지.
they were taking them lightly. I think they just didn't play well. I mean, that happens sometimes. You got to give the other team credit, too.
Here's Pirtle. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Here's Red Hot.
아, 저기 안
First
들어가.
quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Spurs out in front.
제자리 덩크 능력을 올려야 되나?
So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talking.
The way I judge, you know, whether we...
You know, Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And
Nice.
close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Red Hot, and it's Bowman in at the 1. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA.
아, 잘하고 있었는데. 좋아. 11점 차.
1:32 left now here in the second. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect this shot.
And always as enlightening as you're going to find. Bill, thank you so much for your insights.
Ah.
Always appreciate you joining us. I hope you come back.
I don't want to leave. Why do I have to go? Can I just stay here for the
I'm
rest
reading
of the
this
game?
note, and the note says,
No, I don't
thank
wanna
Bill.
go. I'm not leaving.
Hope he comes back.
I'm staying.
Okay. And Clark, you know what? Bill will always give you a great point of view.
And you know what? I think he needs his own barbershop talk show, Kevin. I mean, he's done everything else in media. Go barbershop on him, Bill.
Warriors leading by 7.
아, 네, 홍지영님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
To the middle. It's stolen by Lyles. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Forbes. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Spurs have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hurdles checked in. Spurs trail by 8. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the paint. Here's Lyles. And that's collected by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Here's Red Hot. That shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. Follow.
그래도 리바운드 계속 하고 있어 다행이야.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for White. It's Mills in for Murray. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got DeRozan. Jakob Poeltl out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Mills, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. The mid-range jump shot, you talked about this a lot, is still valuable if you can hit it with consistency.
Yeah, and if it's a quality shot, Kevin, I think you should shoot it. Move the defense, move the ball to get a quality shot, and I think one of the very best at knocking down the mid-range jump shot, Kevin Durant clearly. But how about Chris Middleton? Elite mid-range jump shooter, and DeMar DeRozan as well has a strong mid-range game too.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clock at 6. There's Lee with the 3. Drills it from outside. Lee's got 5 points in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And Mills kicks to Lyles. Pass to DeRozan. Over Lee. Fires from 14. Count it. And the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Lee. Golden State moving it around. Down low. Poeltl with the steal.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Well, we'll see if they have the awareness to realize that.
And DeRozan kicks to Poeltl. The pass to Mills. And here is Lyles. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lee's got 10 points. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. From deep. Go!
와, 들어간 거야?
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points.
와, 또 지고 있어?
Got it up in time. Oh, that shot had a chance, but
와,
no good.
허리 저거 패스
And
안
so
하고.
it's San Antonio who straight by. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride
right in. I mean, they everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge.
팀이 계속 지네요. 뭐를 할까? 리바운더로 해야 되니까 마무리. 좋아.
Regardless.
You spent so much time in 2K20 creating builds. What is one thing you'd like to see with the build system or the archetype system going into next year?
I kind of would like to see a little bit more of a, I don't know how to say, kind of more like of a balance. This year, the popular build is blue, and I think it's blue and green, finishing and shooting. But then you're kind of really limited to only shooting. You can't really dribble too much. You can't really play the best defense. I kind of
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. A better way to pass the year than to choose of your favorite mascot, the Warriors mascot and Warriors jersey.
오, 이제 슛 연습도 하네.
There it is, the Ferry Building in San Francisco. And before we get going, well, Oakland has been a wonderful home for the Warriors, but we know San Francisco will be too. Thanks, DA. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Always growing pains of a feeling out process. It's always interesting to watch that being put together.
There are, Kev. There always seem to be a couple of welcome to the NBA moments as a rookie. Certainly you might take your lumps here and there, but this is a talented young group. Can't wait to see what they do.
I can't either. The Warriors have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
Now Graham, 17 points for him last game against Sacramento. 3 on the clock from deep three-point range, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 5th is Steph Curry.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Martin's checked in for Miles Bridges. And it's Batum for Rozier. And here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance. That one falls. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the Warriors ownership saying they want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin,
fair.
probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? Via marketing, via media, technology, real estate.
또
Those
저
other revenue streams enable
패스
them
진짜.
to sustain this big payroll.
And Batum throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the second free throw. Charlotte has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. To the inside, here's Biyombo.
와,
It's good.
막았는데.
This game is all even.
This guy is very solid close to the rim. Biyombo knows when to be assertive on the interior.
On the wing, Lee, defended by Batum. Lee gets the bucket.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, stolen. And they're moving it up. Here's Bowman. Offensive rebound. The
그렇지.
shot's good from Red Hot.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
원래부터 들어올 때부터 6점 차이였으니까 6점 차이로 다시 만들어만 나도 대박인데.
From deep. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 4. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green, speaks.
That's all defense is. It is effort.
And he should know, a former defensive player of the year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And now let's check out the
아,
lineup.
바로
Starting shift,
나왔구나.
Gatorade all
이것도
fueled up
초반부터.
and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of
나이스.
play. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Hernan Gomez out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Batum, and it's Graham in at the point.
아,
Hornets trail by 3. It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Biyombo. Looney's checked in for Red Hot.
다시 8점 차.
Here's Wiggins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think, a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
Here's the pass to Hernan Gomez. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Rozier against Wiggins. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
We call that persistence, folks. Bismack Biyombo is a force on the offensive glass.
Higgins outside. Passes it to Red Hot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Hornets trail by 7. Rozier looking around. Pass to Bridges. Dishes it to Martin. Curry against Rozier. From deep three-point range. The Hornets rebound. Here's Hernan Gomez. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
파스를 이제 너무 못 막는 거
Quick
아니야?
to the punch. Good anticipation by Willie. That time owning the offensive glass.
Curry passes to Red Hot. Can't connect from short range.
너무 안
And
들어간다.
that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
다시 7점 차.
They've got Klay Thompson. Red Hot is out there with Lee. And it's Pascal in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Monk kicks to Hernan Gomez. Charlotte no good that time either. Warriors leading by 7. The pass to Red Hot. And the layup's good off the glass. Red Hot's got 9.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Monk, no one around him, sinks the three-pointer. Monk's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Lee passes to Poole. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hernan Gomez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Batum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson. And the versatile wing, Nick Batum, wants a do-it-all scorer, but Greg, he's started to take less of an active role in offenses lately.
And Batum has been asked to do less volume scoring, but
네,
it's helped
KD님
his
안녕하세요.
efficiency as a player. Now past 30 years of age, you can see his role on teams being similar to that of Andre Iguodala as he ages in the league.
And stolen by Graham. 1:19 left in the third. Martin dishes to Graham. Back to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. Martin's got his first basket of the night.
2점 차까지.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Lee outside. Pass to Pascal. There's Red Hot. And stolen by Biyombo.
And a 2-for-1 is there for him if they want it.
Well, you're trying to end the quarter the right way. It takes awareness and it takes discipline.
Batum passes to Martin. 6 to shoot. To the middle of the tie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Don't you love the activity of Bismack Biyombo? Stay alert, stay engaged, and draw the foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lee against Rozier. And that basket is in there from Red Hot. Red Hot's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them
득점했네.
offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game neither team. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Bridges out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Terry Rozier. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Graham in at the 2.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see.
4쿼터. 오, 역전했네. 이번 경기 이기겠네요, 여유있게.
.54 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely.
나도 저런 걸 익혀야 되는데 포스트 무브
Plus,
같은
and
거.
oftentimes your performance at the
진짜
line can be the
리바운드만
difference
극강으로
in a
해놔가지고.
game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Hey, great win, fellas, great win. Good game, good game. Hey, let me get that shoe. Let me get that shoe for my kid. Come on, man. Let me get a picture. Hey, over here. Hey, yeah, over here, over here.
얘한테는 안 하네, 강백호한테는.
All right, man, you got me.
아, 시카고 불스를 갈 걸 그랬나? 골든 스테이트 워리어스는 그리즐, 로켓, 레이커스, 썬더, 펠리칸, 클리퍼스. 어? 안 보이네?
This is the 2KMC, here to let you know what's going down in NBA 2K20. In the neighborhood, we've got those 2K Compete events lined up for you. Start your engine Saturday with Formula 2K. The My Points you earn from each game played will convert into distance around the track. And it's a race to the finish line. On Sunday, it's time for boot camp. My players with a 75...
Hey, there's the guy I'm looking for. How you feeling, Che? You ready to get this W?
You acting weird? I mean, really, you're making it more weird. What's up? Just tell me.
Okay, it's your clothes. They're a problem. You're a star now. You gotta act like one.
What's wrong with my clothes? What's wrong with them? I mean, they're great. I stand by this suit.
Is this thing even tailored? I'm not saying you have to come in here looking like Russell Westbrook with an astronaut helmet and suspenders, but you gotta put some effort in. If you want to wear a suit, that's great. That's a classic look, but go and get a nice one. And for the love of everything good in this world, please get it tailored. Act like you've been there before.
All right, I'm gonna get new clothes. Can I get ready for the game now?
You're the greatest.
Oh, good.
Hey guys, how's it going?
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Golden State Warriors.
Get hip or get stuck.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge between San Francisco and Oakland, California. Welcome, everyone. Hey, Dave.
Well, for the Golden State Warriors, making 5 straight finals appearances took a toll, mentally and physically. The Warriors...
DA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Then on Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Changes were coming down the road.
Yeah, most of that,
과연?
Kevin, I think happens because of internally what's going on with the team. Yeah, on the floor, you're going to see guys operating in the offense, playing pick and roll, but
it's behind the curtains where you begin to feel, right?
Good executives and good coaching staffs understand communicating to the people in the front office to say, hey, if we stay this way, our potential, instead of growing, is not knowing how low we're going to go. So we need to make some changes. Well, for so long, the Warriors have been a great shooting team. I don't see that changing as long as Steph and Clay are pulling on jerseys for the Dubs. You think about the Splash Brothers backcourt, their unselfish style of play, sharing the ball. This team has represented good to great over the last 5 years in a way no other team has.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing
일단
the ball.
득점에 대한 욕심보다 리바운드랑 해서 왼손은 거들 뿐.
Back to Lillard. Shoots over Curry. Portland again missing. The Warriors last year, Brent, top 3 in three-point shooting once again.
How about that? The 5th straight year that they've been a top 3 team from the three-point line, and not really much of a surprise given their shooting prowess. Some of their attempts would be bad shots, Kevin, quite frankly, for any other team, but that's elite marksmanship from Golden State.
Lillard against Curry. And it's Lillard missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. No good from Red Hot. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Trailing here by 8.
와라.
Passes to Trent. There's the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Red Hot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now McCollum. Last game he had 28 points. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think.
Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
역전당했어?
He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for C.J. McCollum. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Thompson finds Curry. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Higgins is out there with Red Hot, and it's Looney in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. In Portland, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind.
And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the final.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's Wiggins missing. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And then Lillard slams it in.
And there's the problem. Lillard just too quick and too shifty to stop cold on any dribble drive.
Warriors trail by 4. Nurkic with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Trent. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Here's Red Hot. He's guarded by Collins. Wiggins drives in. Pocket 6 to stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Red Hot's got 5 points so far.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half.
시간 끄네 저거.
Curry against Lillard. From deep 3-point range. A shot off that time. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly... Some teams making some changes here.
10점 차? 아.
Warriors trail by 10 on the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Nurkic, and it's Trent in at the 3, the small forward. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Damian Lillard.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
McCollum finds Nurkic, and the 3 off target. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
A lot of people over the past couple of seasons wondering if C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard would be together. Well, the franchise has made that commitment to them financially. They've kept up great chemistry and great leadership with this team. Have the additions in the offseason been enough to push Portland forward?
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Pascal, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in for Trevor Ariza. The shot's good from Red Hot.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Now the pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. Warriors with the rebound. Red Hot's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the paint, here's Looney, and that one is stuffed right through.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
So much talk about 48 minutes. The team with the lead letting its guard down now.
McCollum with the ball. He's got 11. Anthony finds Nurkic. McCollum trying to get open, and it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Lee. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Here's McCollum. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lee out there with Steph Curry. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Pascal in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
역전할 수 있게 줄여놔야 되는데.
Kicks it to Carmelo. A 3-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 5. Nurkic with the steal. And a wide open look for Hood. They get the rebound. Anthony. Great defense
Nice.
that time from Red Hot.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And that one, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
저거 딱 좋은 찬스 저걸 또
Here's Curry.
끊어가지고.
To the inside.
그렇지.
Good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one's on Anthony.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Wiggins is checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Damian Lee.
Give the Warriors a lot of credit for 5 straight trips to the NBA Finals and winning rings. This is one of the greatest stretches, not just for this franchise, but for a team in the NBA in the entire
4점 차.
history
여기서 막아야 된다.
of the league.
Shot clock at 5. Hood, the pass to Carmelo. Good work there as it goes.
Carmelo out there salivating going at this defense right now. Even if they're right up on him, he'll just sink just about any shot.
And for the Warriors, Brent, they built this dynasty from the ground up.
You think about them drafting Steph Curry, grabbing Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, a second-round pick. So all here, all homegrown in the Bay Area. Adding Kevin Durant just vaulted them into the stratosphere. And now without him, you wonder, can they remain in contention? Can they stay healthy? And where is the ceiling now for the Golden State Warriors?
막자. 하나만 막자.
Lillard scanning the floor. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Draymond Green.
제발 이겨라. 오!
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
It's pretty amazing Steph's road to becoming the man for this team. I mean, he recognizes in games when he should push the action and when he should pull back, and just constantly plays unselfish basketball to elevate his team's success.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued. To the very last moment this year.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
Big game tonight, Jay.
Oh.
Grabbing the first double-double of your career. How does it feel?
It feels great, Ted. It shows me that my hard work is starting to pay off.
Is this a new normal for you?
I think so. I know some people might shy away from making predictions like that, but I believe in my talent. And if I'm given the opportunity, I know I can succeed. I've been betting on myself my whole life, so I'm not stopping now.
Thanks, Jay. That's it from me.
Anyone else?
No, good.
All right, thanks, guys.
인터뷰 좋아요. 조금씩 보이고 있어.
Yo, Che, can I grab you for another question?
Yeah, shoot.
You set a new career high in rebounds tonight. Is that kind of old school mentality something you pride yourself on?
리바운드 기록.
It's not old school, Vin. You got to rebound to compete in this league, especially on defensive end. You know this, man.
All right, I got what I need. Thanks, Che.
All good, V-Money.
리바운드가 어때서? 어?
Jay, get in here. I got some fun stuff for you today. It's time to figure out some shoes.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that face you're making. You like what I'm saying.
I love what you're saying.
So we got to figure out who deserves to be in business with you, because as far as I'm concerned, it's a privilege.
That's what's up, yeah.
Yeah, so just let me know who you want to approach, and we can make it happen.
Just like that?
Yeah, I can get you in the room with anybody. Who do you want to go to?
나이키.
Consider it done. Great choice, by the way.
Hey, I appreciate you, man.
I'll let you know when it's time to take the next step.
All right, cool. See you.
See ya.
근거리 슛을 레이업도 좀 올려야지.
Well, it's your man Bizarre, the AI architect, back in the building. Last time out, we talked about the basics of the play action buttons. Today, we're gonna take you a step further into something a little more advanced. Custom playlists that can be available on the play action button. Let's say you're watching your favorite YouTuber and they recommend a few plays in your favorite teams.
Houston, Texas, the site for the Warriors. The great. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night. DA taking.
Rockets coach.
Whatever works, David. Thanks. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now.
아, 아직 선발 또 못 나가네. 오, 제임스 하든.
Great story. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they believe.
원정이네요 이번.
Beginning a new season, but already we're seeing teams hit that injury bug early on.
Yeah, Kevin, don't you just hate to see it? So hopefully those guys come back healthy. And man, you hate seeing that, but I tell you what, again, injuries can always also have a positive effect. If you get that injured player back, let's just think you get to give guys time that didn't get that much time before. So they're getting kind of 2 seasons within one. The playoffs come, you get that healthy player back, and by the way, you have a guy that you developed off the bench, and now you have a deeper team, a little more depth.
Daniel House is checked in for Robert Covington. Here's Red Hot. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now Westbrook. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Memphis. Pass to House. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon kicks to Harden. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
They shoot again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Damari Carroll comes in for Eric Gordon. And McLemore, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook.
그렇지.
And Chris with Looney, he's a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups since he can play the 4 or the 5.
아, 나 근거리 너무 안
basically
들어가네
guard
진짜.
anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Green. Tries from 16, and that one is good.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
40 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
아, 보우맨한테 준 거였어? 내가 리한테 준 줄 알았던 거.
Bowman, he's guarded by Rivers. The shot
그렇지.
from Red Hot. Red Hot's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Rivers. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Down low. Here's Red Hot.
어?
Goes back up. And foul on the shot. So
왜
he'll
내
get chance at the
파울 안
line.
그렇지?
Jeff Green picks one up. The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2.
자, 15대 12.
A whole new 5 on the floor. And the Warriors with some changes. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt.
빨리.
Covington out there
아.
with Gordon. And it's Tucker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
패스를 안 해. 나이스
And the
스크린
basket by
좋았고요.
Curry.
완벽했다.
Curry's got 8 points.
It was a tough
왼손은 거들
first
뿐.
quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Harden scanning the floor. It's stolen by Curry. Harden against Thompson. Outside Curry. 1:56 left to play in the first half. Shots good by Green.
And there's no question that Thompson, he's an unselfish player, willing to take on any role, including that of facilitator.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes of how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
아, 너무 안
He did
들어가는데?
everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
Gordon outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, you really do have to D up Gordon from deep. I mean, he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
The Warriors trailing. Curry kicks to Thompson. The pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Coming off a terrific season. Tops in scoring, second in steals, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack
와,
for
진짜 안
drawing
들어가네.
defenders and finding the open man.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. Damian Lee, he's checked in for the Warriors. And here's Wiggins. He had 10 points in the win against Portland.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Red hot.
그렇지.
Balls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist in this one.
아,
And
이게
it's
지금
Westbrook
능력치가 안
with the ball.
좋으니까
Brings it up for the Rockets. They
진짜
get to
넣기
take on
쉽지가
the
않네.
Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
동점으로만 끝내도 대박이죠. 한 점 차로 지고 있었으니까.
4 seconds left. He can't hit that time.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
And that'll do it for the... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see...
좋아. 점점 좋아지고 있어요.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first,
동점 만들어놨는데 과연?
Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
오.
And here are the Warriors now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Pass to Poole.
와, 해줬는데도 못 넣네.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score
머리
here.
이상하게 해가지고.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Murray, and it's Pascal in at the 4 spot. Murray outside. Passes it to Red Hot. And he makes good on the wing. Red Hot's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Fans, just broadcasters, love to see teams get out and attack in transition. You like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, drown that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game. So anything that takes away from team scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too long. Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight on the break.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Houston. Curry against Rivers. Right side, Lee. They get it back. And the pass to Red Hot. Not that time, his 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Warriors leading by 10. Lee outside. Wiggins surveying the floor. Get the shot. 4 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by McLemore. Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Off target with his 3. Wiggins from outside. And it
nice.
Is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And just when it looks like the third quarter was over,
and so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a
이제 좀 자리
13-point lead
잡아가는데
heading into the next quarter. They've been putting out a
다음 주전 줄 것 같기도 한데.
Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets.
오,
Rivers
80대
comes in for
59 더
Robert Covington.
벌려놨어요.
To the left side wing. Here's Poole. Rockets with the rebound.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying
아이고.
win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Steph Curry.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
We've got Russell Westbrook, Harden out there with McLemore. Then there's Austin Rivers, and it's House in at the center. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And that one misses.
야, 저걸 못 넣어?
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
나이스.
Pass to Randall. Here's Poole. Here's Red Hot. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
리바운드만
I don't care
엄청
what the
잡아내도
matchup is. You never expect the road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did.
Folks, for our broadcast, for Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Nice little win streak for Jay and company.
그래도 리바운드는 꾸준히 5개 이상씩 하고 있네. 오.
How's he liking the city?
Oh, he's loving it. Loving it a lot more now he's gotten off the bench, too. There he is.
Hey, guys.
Jay, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Take a seat, fellas.
Yeah,
Let's
cool.
talk.
Yeah.
So I want you to meet Don, the rep from Nike.
Big fan of yours, Che. It's really great to meet you.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm excited to be here with you.
I think it's safe to say we're all excited about potentially working together.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what do you say we just jump right in, start talking contracts?
Yeah, let's do it. Works for me.
Let's do it.
스토어 할인을 줄이더라도 인센티브 3. 그래.
Pretty painless, right?
For you, maybe, but I gotta justify this number to my bosses.
Don, that's no way to treat your new star.
You know I'm just playing with you, right? Nothing but love over here. Seriously, Che, we are really excited to bring you into the Nike family, and we think this partnership has got a great future.
Thanks, Don. I appreciate that.
First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today. Whenever you get an athlete of Che's caliber to join your team, that is a reason to celebrate. And the Nike team is thrilled to have him on board. All right, I know you all want to talk to him, so we'll get right to it and toss it to Che for questions.
Ted the man, what's up?
Congrats on the new deal, Che. So what's it mean to sign a deal like that at this stage of your career?
You know, it's pretty cool to know that someone thinks highly enough of you to have you represent them, but, you know, for me, I'm always going to focus more on winning, on the team, and being a better basketball player. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Basketball comes first, and this stuff comes second. Okay, I'll take another question. Vinny, what's up?
Now that you got all that shoe deal money, you planning on splurging a little?
그 많은 돈으로 좀
Splurging. I don't know about all that, man. You know, I don't want to be one of those guys who wastes all his money before he retires. You know, I got a long career ahead of me, hopefully. But nothing's guaranteed in this league. You know what? Maybe after I retire and it's all over, I'll splurge a little. But for now, it's all about ball.
All right, we got time for one more question. Patty.
Any plans to release a signature shoe?
시그니처 농구화를
I mean, that's the goal, yeah? I believe in myself, so why shouldn't I believe I deserve my own shoe?
All right, that's all the time we have questions for. I want to thank everybody for attending, and of course to Che, too, for being so kind to give us a few minutes during his busy schedule.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
All right.
Hey, Patty, we got to sit down for the interview.
You know it.
To assign a play to a player, scroll to the play you want to assign and then press the Lob Pass button. Then select the player you want to assign that play to and press the Pass button. This will select the player and send you back to the playlist to select the next play. Scroll down to the next play you want to assign and press that Lob button again. Now select the same or different player to assign that play to and continue like this until you have assigned all your new plays. When complete, you can scroll through your plays and see who they are assigned to. If you're pleased with your selections, press the Bounce Pass button to exit out of the menu. You are now ready to use your custom playlist in-game. Now once you're back in the game on offense, hit that plays bumper. And now you have one button access to 3 or more favorite plays.
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Golden State.
And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free lunch bobblehead.
This time.
Don't miss out on
All of these things that you done made.
Visit us online or
All of these things that you done gave.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA. Hey, Dave. Thanks for that report, David. It's always interesting, isn't it, Greg, when buddies go up against one another?
And the last thing you want to do is lose to a friend. There's a lot of pride at stake, even though they're...
This season, Steve, teams that are outperforming the expectations, and they look much different than we thought they would.
Yeah, you have those teams, and that's what you love. Those teams, all of us experts, we say where they're going to finish. They end up 3 or 4 slots up. And then those are the teams that just get that momentum. They get going. They have great team chemistry, and they outdo our expectations.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
빨리.
And Thompson kicks to Curry.
아, 탐슨 나한테 패스 너무 안 주네.
Lee outside. It's deflected. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Passes it to Culver. Here's Spellman. Here's the floater. A nice shot by Culver.
And how about the balance there from Culver? Really good at staying in control despite the D being all over.
Murray outside. Pass to Reddick. Murray surveying the D. Here's Red Hot.
그렇지,
Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And there's the pass to Okogie. Here's Hernan Gomez, covered by Lee. Outside, Walden. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Culver. Not a lot of room.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Russell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal. The former #1 pick overall in 2015, Carl Anthony.
Single day we're thinking about how can we be.
One step at a time, Greg. That's the mindset to have.
Yeah, you can't have too much too early. But with Towns leading the charge, this team is in great hands.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
We've got D'Angelo Russell, and it's a Kogi in the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you.
And for the Warriors, 5 straight.
과연 9점 차.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wiggins passes to Curry. Thompson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
And that's the problem with guarding Thompson. He is so versatile and can attack you on the drive, in addition to his shooting ability.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State.
And you look at the development of how Clay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Warriors leading by 10. Inside, Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Okogie. Here's Towns. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Back to Curry. There's Red Hot. Hernan Gomez covering. Curry passes to Red Hot. He's it up and in off the pretty assist. Red Hot's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And guys, in case you didn't know, Axel Walden and Shea were actually roommates in the summer leading up to the draft. Now they're both in the league and get to square off as competitors.
They are indeed, and you know, Greg, there has to be a little extra motivation for both of them here tonight. They're still good friends, but nothing feels better. Hitting a shot right in the face of a friend, right? And so it's... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from... Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Omari Spellman has come in for Johnson.
5점 차.
Hernan Gomez comes in for Walden. Okogie's checked in for Malik Beasley. And Culver's subbed in for Russell.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Red Hot. And it's Pascal in at the 4-man position. Lee against Hernan Gomez. No good from Red Hot.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Warriors leading by 3. To the paint.
와,
Anthony Towns
아니 저것도 안 들어가면 안 되지.
Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors. Well, lately we have seen star players changing teams more often. Shorter contracts, player options. Smitty, is there any downside to any of them?
You know, I think the downside is from a fan standpoint, you get invested in a player and he's moved in like 2 or 3 years. I think it should be where if a player wants to sign a longer-term contract with the organization, that should be a rule in play. But right now with these shorter contracts and player options, there's going to always be a lot of movement.
Outside Russell. Here's the teardrop. Towns with the bucket.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
아, 러셀이 골든 스테이트는 절로
State's gone
갔구나.
into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Lee. And the foul called on Omari Spellman. That'll be his second foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch here. Walden's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Thompson outside. Dishes it to Lee. To end the cold streak. A second chance effort. Oh, that's blocked.
아,
Here's Okogii. The rebound by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, a look here at Axel Walden, kid they call AW. What to like about his game, Greg?
Well, the Wolves took him with the 11th overall, and I was surprised he didn't go higher. It is rare to find a player with the upside that Walden has, and if he pans out, it could be a huge boon for Minnesota.
Pass to Russell. It's deflected. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. The layup missed.
아, 톰슨 제 커리보다 더 필요 없어요. 커리는 3점 슛하는데 제 3점 슛도 못 넣고.
Warriors ahead. They're up by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in.
블락 하나 했네요.
And with these
4쿼터.
Johnson checked in for
과연?
Omari Spellman.
아.
The Warriors making a switch here.
좀 빨리 내보내주지.
Johnson is out there with Towns. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Walden. And it's Okogii in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Big time basket at a
도움은 되네.
big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Curry against Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. On offense, here are the Warriors. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Looney passes to Red Hot. To tie it up. It's off. There's the pass to Pascal. And here's Thompson. Goes up again. Oh,
아, 저 톰슨 제.
And they go to the intentional
아,
foul.
진짜 저거 너무. 왜 이렇게 욕심을 부리지 쟤?
So the first one drops, and that makes it a
3점
3-point
슛
lead.
딱 낸 상태에서 적당히 줬어야 되는데
back in
톰슨
the
너무.
2015 NBA draft. Russell having earned his first All-Star game appearance.
아, 근데 골밑 슛이 너무 안 들어간다,
Those
내가.
free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, this game is over. It's out of reach, guys. They didn't even need that timeout. I guess they're not ready to quit just yet, but there's no way they can score 4 points in less than a half second.
굉장히 쉽지
Chance
않아.
now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. On his scoring in the paint, and if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
So it's Minnesota taking it over the post. They didn't make it easy on themselves, nor did fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
오, 새로운 스폰서 계약? 근거리 슛. 자, 오늘 여기 오클랜드와의 경기를 막경기로 가도록 하겠습니다.
Yo, this is the 2KMC, and it's top plays time. We have the last 8 top play of the week winners, and we need your help to determine which one is the best. Over the next 2 weeks, you will vote for your top play of the summer and the recipient of 500,000 VC. Show me the winners.
오클라호마 시티 원정이네요.
And we've got time. David, thanks for that report. You're right. Not that many top players stay all 4 years.
You know, Draymond Green and Jimmy
아, 주전 언제 뛸 수
I could
있겠나
see Shea
주전.
having that kind of impact as he.
Red Hot is checked in for the Warriors. Whereas for some players now in their second seasons, you can tell just how big the jump is between that first year and their second year in the league.
I think, Kevin, it's probably the single biggest growth opportunity. One of the things that happens is the game slows down for second-year players. Very rarely do you see a guy take a step backwards. They're comfortable, they're more confident, and they know what to expect.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Curry, good.
That's a play that Stephen Curry relies on, and for good reason, right? The ball handler in pick and roll, excellent decision maker, can manipulate the defense. Good work, Steph. We like watching.
Here's Paul. Sweet little floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Curry against Paul. Here's Red Hot, and Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Robertson dishes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Making the most off the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the
아니,
pit. No rotation. My goodness.
Paul can't get it to go. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
야,
Curry's got 5
저기서
now.
Steph Curry's ability to shoot the basketball off the dribble may be
터무니없다고
as special
생각했는데.
as we've ever seen in the history of the league.
Adams down low. Looney on him, and Adams kicks to Paul. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Robertson, covered by Wiggins. Adams, the pass to Gallinari. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Paul. Tries yet again.
와,
Here's Adams, the pass to Gallinari.
리바운드 장난 아니네.
And it's the Warriors on the break. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry.
Well, the IQ is just off the charts
저
for
둘한테
Steph Curry. He
리바운드를
senses
못
when the
이기겠어.
defense has left someone open, and I guarantee you he will put it on time and on target.
This is it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari up top. Misses off
그렇지.
the right iron.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Red Hot. Makes it off the
그렇지.
glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Thunder trailing by 7. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Paul. Here's Adams. Pass to Robertson. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams outside. Shot to stop the run. Paul can't get it to go. Thompson looking for an opening. And it's Wiggins with the
와,
jam.
9점 차까지.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
And Greg, one of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Ahead by 9 is the quarter. All the great Golden State Warrior scores. Draymond Green spoke about.
I think there are times where.
얘 그린이 빠져야 내가 주전 쓸 수 있는 거잖아.
There were some changes.
와,
Steven
설마
Adams
9점
is checked
차를?
in for Muscala. Gallinari comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And Paul subbed in for
역전당할 거라고 생각하지
Gilgeous-Alexander.
않았는데.
Paul kicks to Noel. Adams outside. Curry against Paul. To the middle. Here's Schroeder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Schroeder's got 13 points in just this quarter. The Warriors leading. Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul.
그렇지.
That's
나이스
no
콜이
longer the
좋다.
undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have his efficiency and playmaking aren't going away
와,
anytime
지금 할 수
soon.
있는 게
Even though he's never been an overly
아, 박스 아웃
athletic
했었어야
player,
되는데.
that aspect of his game still as strong as ever.
They've got Gallinari. Noel is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Paul in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Of course, you've seen a lot of these big men come and go in this league. Who would you say right now is the most complete big man in the NBA?
Well, two guys come to my mind immediately, and that's Joel Embiid, who I think probably could be more efficient with his three-point shooting, but is still enough of a threat that you have to guard him out there. They enter the ball through him in the post, and he can be a dominant scorer. He can also put it on the deck. And then Anthony Davis, who you could say all of those attributes that Joel Embiid has, the Brow has as well. Those are two of the most complete, dominant two-way big men in today's game.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they'll be matching up against
레이커스랑
Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. And then on Wednesday, they'll start out on the road and play the Lakers in Los Angeles. Now here's Robertson. He's covered by Thompson. The offensive rebound. Adams dishes to Noel. Adams, the pass to Noel.
와,
And
리바운드를 딸
contact
수가
on
없는
the
저
shot, so
애덤스한테.
he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
And so he's able to get one of two.
와, 또 뺏길
He does a
뻔했어.
great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Thompson for the triple. It's
와,
all in by Adams.
And on an open look like that,
도움 안
he's
되네.
very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
야, 나보고 애덤스 맞더라고.
Gallinari on the wing. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Well, we all know Steven Adams is one of the most physical guys in the NBA. He is so solid at using his body to pick up fouls.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Red Hot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up. The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls, and Oklahoma City making a change here. Both free throws good from Red Hot. And a close game so far through the first two quarters. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to... New group in here for the Thunder. Noel's checked in for Steven Adams. Mike Muscala comes in for Gallinari. Ferguson's checked in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder's subbed in for Paul. Bowman. He's guarded by Schroeder. Red Hot. Here's Bowman. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 7 points in the game.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were tapped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Lee. Red Hot is out there with Murray. And it's Pascal in at the 4 slot. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Muscala. Pascal's shot is off.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Golden State gets called for the foul. For Oklahoma City, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And the first few seasons in the NBA, not an easy time for Terrence Ferguson. The young wings have their ups and downs, but the franchise still very much believes in his talent.
And the Thunder making a change here. Robertson, he's checked in. Thunder trailing by 3. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. For the tie. And it's Schroeder missing. And with Ferguson, the fans can be hard on him. They're expecting more. But, Greg, it's going to take time for him.
You know, Ferguson has already made big strides with his defense. The shot and consistency will come, but the fans will have to be patient with him.
Here's Noel. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one. Warriors leading by 3. Bowman pass to Lee. Here's Red Hot.
Wow.
Shot comes out. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Here's Poole. He's guarded by Schroeder. Poole, no good.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Ferguson. 6 points for him. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Kev loved the connection
Wow.
Noel has built with his
결국
teammates.
역전.
Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close, both teams. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a...
Let's not pretend.
Look for Oklahoma City. Gallinari, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Robertson. Red Hot, he's checked in for the Warriors. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Call out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 3. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder.
나이스.
Good on both.
And that makes it a
무조건
one-possession
이겨야
game,
된다.
guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Ball against Curry. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. The Thunder with another
그렇지.
miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Curry passes to Red. There's Looney. Misses him.
아,
first.
저
And
그걸
a call
못
will be against Red.
넣냐.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
루니?
The Thunder leading by 3. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Bounce pass from Paul.
Well, disrupting the shooter there, and I really think Wiggins has got the defensive tools to be an impact player on that end.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry.
Yeah, Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots.
리바운드만
How easy does he make
열심히
that big
따내자.
bucket look?
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Wiggins. Here's Gallinari.
아,
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Kid Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things
루니
happen.
네가 막았어요.
Timeout called the
나한테
Warriors.
불만이냐, 저 루니.
They're down by 3. 54 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Steven
아,
Adams.
이길 수 있을까?
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
아, 그
And Adams sends it
이거지.
back. And it's up.
와, 이걸 졌어?
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the
아,
first
골든
that gives
스테이트
them a
워리어스
4-point
가면
cushion.
And no doubt
그래도
Paul is
스테판
still
커리랑 애들
a
있어야 좀
top-tier
잘 될
point
줄
guard,
알았는데.
a determined defender,
약하네요,
and of
팀이
course,
역시나.
a remarkable distributor.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this. Fantastic ball game. Making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. Both ends are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
Nice job on the glass tonight, Chad.
I appreciate that, Ted.
So how's it feel to lead the team in rebounding for the first time?
오,
I'm always looking to take on a bigger role and get more responsibility. So it feels good to go out there and show these guys that I can take on my fair share.
Great, thanks, Chad.
Well,
우리 수치 너무 없나? 일단 리바운드는 독보적으로 자리 잡긴 했네. 와, 악플도 있네요. 자, 일단 NBA 2K20 마이커리어 강백호 키우기 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 다음 시간에 이제 유타 재즈 경기부터 이어서 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.